Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a pretty quick video. You guys seem to really like my clip-ins video where I just applied my Bellami extensions and kind of showed y'all what I do and how I place them in my head. Since my hair is fairly short, there's like a strategy to it, you know. But I thought today we would do like 4 quick and easy styles with clip-ins. I definitely feel like when you have your clip-ins, you get in the rut of wearing them the same way every time because you don't want like your track showing and the wind blowing and, you know, everything just popping up. So I have come up with like 4 styles that I pretty much just alternate. They're pretty easy, just so you can kind of get a little bit of variation in your hairstyles while wearing clip-ins. I usually always wear my hair straight, but feel free to curl it or, you know, braid it, you know, whatever you want to do. So I thought that I would just show y'all what I do and kind of give you a little bit of inspiration if y'all wear clip-ins like me. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is my natural hair. I am relaxed. I don't really wear my natural hair like that. Either I'm wearing a wig or I'm wearing my clip-ins. I just like the little, you know, va-va-voom look. So that is why I wear clip-ins. We are using the Bellami hair extensions. I believe these are 22-inch dark brown, chocolate brown, something, girl. I'll have everything listed down below. I can't remember the actual, like, you know, specs on these hair extensions, but they are recently new. I got them when Bellami had their Cyber Monday deal in the middle of my ear and back, and I'm just taking the 3 cleft wad and going back there. I definitely think the key to clip-in extensions is you just have to kind of feel your head and figure out what works best for you. I've been wearing clip-ins maybe like 2 years now. So I feel like I've finally got it down on far as like the placement, you know. You definitely just have to do trial and error because your hair might not be the same, or even like your head shape might be different than somebody else's. For the first hairstyle that we're going to be doing, we're just doing a simple middle part all down hairstyle. This is usually how I wear my hair for the most part. I love the middle part. I just think it looks so good when you have like all this voluminous hair hanging down into the middle part and you just look good, girl. So this is probably my favorite hairstyle that I always wear. The key, I feel like, with this hairstyle, when you have short hair, you're trying to put your clip-ins in, is definitely to take the weft and put it as close to your hairline as you possibly can. If you put it back here, you see I have like this short hair peeking through. Like all my bangs would be peeking through and it would just look like short hair, and then long hair, it would look weird. So as far as you can, try to clip it like right up in here, and then continue to clip the rest of it. Now don't be scared about like clipping it too far because obviously you can see the track right here, but once we put the top hair down, you won't be able to see it. Even if the wind blows, girl, they're not gonna be able to see it or anything. So that is the key that I've learned, because I have put it like further back and it just looks weird. So that's the key with this hairstyle, is making sure that it is as close to the hairline as possible. So this next one, I'm just taking the 3 cleft wad, and again taking it as close to the hairline as possible. So now I'm going pretty close to my part because this is all like my bang area and it's pretty short. So I like to have as less hair at the top as possible. If not, it'll just have this really like short hair and then long hair look, and I don't like that. So I take pretty close to my middle part and then go back. And I feel like this part is the most trickiest because you want to have enough hair to cover the clip-in wefts, but you don't want to have too much hair or you'll have that short hair, long hair look. We are going to take this 2 cleft wad and we're going to go straight to the back of my head. This is the most simplest hairstyle. You just put your clip-ins to where you can't see the track and then you be out the door. So see what I'm talking about with the wefts being close to the hairline? It looks so much better. So that way you have like your bang area and then it goes to long hair. You don't want to put them way back here because then you'll have all this like extra hair up here and it just won't look good. So moving on to the next hairstyle, this is probably like the easiest one ever. Let me show you why I do this. Okay, so let me get my hat. You can easily just put your clip-ins in and then put a hat on. And then boom, you have a whole nother hairstyle. However, personally, I don't like my bang hanging out. If I put my hair back, I have this hair, which is like my bang area, and it's super short. So then when I go to take pictures or I forget to like put this hair forward, I have all this just hanging out and then the long hair. And I just feel like it doesn't look natural. And if people were really staring, they'd probably be like, what is going on? So what I like to do if I'm going to wear a hat that day, I just like to take this bang area and literally just brush it back. And then I put my hat on. So you see my hair is kind of tucked up under the hat. And then when I go like this, I don't have any type of hair falling out besides the long hair. So you can see how that looks much better to me than having my bang area down. Then I got like all these different layers and it just is not a good look. So I like to wear my hair like this a lot. And if you want to take your hat off, like you need to run into a store somewhere and they actually take your hat off or something, you can easily take it off and it still not have any tracks or anything showing and it doesn't look bad. The very next hairstyle is going to be a simple side part. You would think that it's simple, but it is just a little bit trickier and a little bit different than just doing a simple middle part. So I did take out pretty much this chunk of clip-ins because this is where my side part would be. So I'm just going to go ahead and part my hair. I always do kind of like right here where the indentation of my hairline goes to. And then I kind of make like a little oval or like a curve type thing. And then I put all my hair this way. And I did keep this side of the clip-ins in. So I'm taking a 3 cleft wad. And the trick to a middle part, not middle part, the trick to a side part is now you have to put some of the clip-ins over or back or whatever. So I'm taking the 3 cleft wad and I'm just going here and I'm putting this a little bit further back. So when we did the middle part, we took it like pretty much way up here. Now we're going about 1/2 inch, well, maybe a little bit close to 1 inch back. And I'm taking this 3 and just meeting it with the other clip-in. Again, about close to 1 inch back and then meeting the other clip-in. This part of your hair is not going to be covered. So if you had your clip-ins all the way up here and the weft was way up here, then people would be able to see it. So you have to leave enough hair right here so that you can easily just put it behind your ear and you can't see any of the clip-ins. Again, making a circle, and we are going to take this all the way around. And then also taking our bang area. We're taking the 2 cleft wad and putting this in the straight back of our head. Taking a single, putting it here. For this one, I am putting it pretty close to my hairline because I do have a pretty like thick bang, so that's going to cover all that. Then take this single one and place it right next to here. So you can see all of these wefts are just making a circle around my head. We're going to take this single one and go 1 inch back to about right here. And take the other one. We have a nice side part. So I do wear a side part here and there, but I just prefer a middle part. I like the way that it looks on myself. But this is basically how you would do a side part if you needed to. You just can have these on this side go as close as you want to the hairline. But for this side that's out, that everyone will see, you want to just push your clip-ins a little further back. That way when you look right here, you don't see any track or anything try to peek through. For the next hairstyle, we are going to be doing kind of a half up, half down situation. So from this side part, I am just taking out the like first couple of clip-ins. And I think like the hardest part for me with these kind of hairstyles is making sure it's all even, because I'll think it's even and then I'll look and it won't be anywhere near even. So you want to make sure you have enough hair on both sides. Then I'm just going to take this and put it like in a little bun really quick. So I would say the key with this hairstyle right here is just making sure that no wefts are showing. So you can kind of put them as close as you want, but you just want to make sure you have enough, like, you know, edges, girl, to cover up the tracks. I do have an extra 2 set right here, and I don't need it for my ponytail, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the back of my head. So I'm making a little part right here. And then placing this 2 cleft right up under here. That's pretty much what clip-ins are all about, is making room for a clip, girl, basically. Because I like my hair to be pretty thick, so I do use the entire set. I like the extraness, so. Okay, so now for the ponytail part, we have these singles left. I do recommend using the single one weft things, because it will look better in the ponytail. You can't really use a 2, 3, or 4 because you don't have enough room to do that up here. So I would definitely recommend using like the singles if you have them laying around. Okay, so I am just going to kind of split this about 3/4 of the way back. And I'm placing them back like in the same direction as my hair is going. So taking the single and then clipping it in the ponytail. And I feel like if you don't have thick hair up here, you probably would need to tease it so that you don't see the wefts, but my hair is pretty thick up here, so I never have that problem. And then now I'm probably splitting it in half, just giving ourselves about 1/2 inch between the wefts so that it doesn't get tangled or anything. And then same thing, taking the single one, placing it here. And then another one and placing it on the other side. Okay, so now we have like this thing up here. So we're just taking this hair, and I'm just going to use a plain old ponytail holder. Tighten the ponytail so that way we have this little hump, and then we have some volume up top. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We did 4 simple hairstyles. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.